If you are just starting out in food photography and you're not sure what you should stock up on to kind of have a good repertoire of stuff to make your food photos look different, this is a video for you because I'm going to tell you 4 things that I think you should have in your home, kitchen, studio, wherever, to make your food photos exciting. Welcome back to The Silly Kitchen. I'm Sylvia and this is a food photography video helping you maybe style your food photos a little bit better and have some more interesting things. So let's get right to the 4 items that I think you should have in your kitchen, studio, / wherever you're taking pictures. Number 1, plates and dishes and bowls. I had a lot of just a set of dishes. I mean, how many dishes do you really need? But over time, what I did is I started collecting individual unique plates and bowls so that I had so many different things, and I got rid of the sets of all white. Thrift stores, dollar stores, any kind of home decor stores will have stuff for you to pick up, and honestly thrift stores is where I've found the best and least expensive items. I have plates for $1, a plate for $1.50, and they're all unique and different. And the middle of the plate doesn't matter so much as the outside, because if you're putting food on it, it's going to cover the middle of it. But just think about kind of the different designs you might have on the outside of a plate or a bowl to really kind of bring different colors in, different textures, and just have a ton of variety. So that was number 1. Number 2, the other thing I think you should have is accessories to your photo shoots. I'm a bit more of a minimalist, but I still stock a lot of accessories for my shoots to add texture and color in different ways than just the plates and bowls. So things like napkins, towels, different textures of placemats and different kind of patterns and things that you might want to have. Those are really good and again, very inexpensive to purchase. And think about, the next time you're replenishing, instead of buying like a pile of half a dozen of the same towels, do individual ones so that you have different colors, patterns, textures, again, adding to that kind of variation and having a portfolio of different things that you can use at any time. The third thing isn't something that you can necessarily keep in your closet all the time or just, have on hand, but something that I'm very mindful of stocking in my fridge is fresh herbs all the time and different kinds of herbs. Because when you have a dish that you're shooting that is a little more bland or beige, as I like to call it. So things like maybe creamy pasta or some different comfort foods that don't have a lot of color, goulages and soups. To be able to add a garnish onto that really just gives a finishing touch to your dish and your meal, and it really will add that little bit of vibrance that's missing in a beige type scenario. And the 4th thing, the one that I kind of think is the most important, is having a really nice choice of different cutting boards, butcher blocks, table trays, and things that you can put your food directly on or put those plates and accessories on to act as a backdrop. Having different textures and different tones of wood, and even having some white, whether they're painted or they're just, plastic table trays or something like that, really, really help and enhance the overall picture that you're going to be taking. Now, I did mention that you can use these butcher blocks and boards as a backdrop, but I also really recommend having actual food backdrops. And it doesn't mean you have to go buy them, because I do have a video coming up shortly, probably within the next week or so, on do-it-yourself food photography backdrops for under probably 30-40 bucks. I'll have to do the math and see exactly what I spent, but that is coming soon. So if that interests you as well, please hit that subscribe button, because that video is coming out and I'm really excited to share more food photography tips with you. So I hope that those 4 items are something that you've maybe thought about, maybe not thought about, but you will add to your collection when thinking about food photography and making it really exciting. Thank you so much for tuning into The Silly Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this and maybe learned something. And if you have any questions, please leave me a comment below and I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you again. and I'll see you soon.